Hi, in this tutorial I'll give you a short overview of few functions of IPN, that's Instant Payment Notification. It's a reporting feature available from PayPal. It's designed to notify you about any events that are associated with transactions. Firstly, when you receive a transaction, when transaction is refunded, reversed, there are disputes, any sort of operations on the transaction that affect balance should be reflected by IPN. It's massively useful when it comes to subscription or any sort of recurring payments, as there is no checkout confirmation as such. The buyer doesn't go through checkout when payment recurs, but merchant is still notified by the IPN merchant server. That's the important part. Again, it has nothing to do with email. Treat IPN as email between servers. This is a server-side notification that's supposed to be picked up by a script rather than by an actual person. So here I am in the account, looking at instant payment notification history. This is where I will be focusing. Is one of the IPN troubleshooting aspects I will be discussing today. You can reach it by mouse hovering over history here and choosing history from the drop down that appears. And first, let me demonstrate triggering an IPN. Here I have standard payment link that's actually for sandbox, and I will add variable notify underscore URL equals http / the no way there is such url.com. Now, no way there is such URL, right? Let's use this payment. Now this notify URL variable will cause the IPN to be sent to this URL. I'm pasting this payment link in the address bar here. Enter. Okay, there it is. Checkout's loading. This is test environment. It may be slightly slower. Let me think. This may be a Polish account, but checkout's layout will be the same. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, I just issued a test payment of €8 here. No, I didn't. Let me try this again. Okay, this confirms the €8 payment. It will be redirecting me to a page that no longer exists. It's perfectly okay. Now let's log into my test account. This is my seller account, the test one, and it should kick me out actually because I was going through checkout as buyer. Yep. Now this is a UK Pro account, so it has different layout, and in a second I'll show you one potential pitfall that a merchant can encounter, but it's not a huge problem. So the drop down no longer appears in this layout, right? If you mouse over history, nothing happens, but still you can access easily IPN by copying this. Copy shortcut, paste this link. We don't really need that. That's the version. Let's include it anyway. Let's paste this link in. This link will be in the description of the video, just in case you need it. But as we're in test environment, let's add sandbox dot. Enter. Okay, so that's the transaction that we just made a few minutes ago. Message ID, let's have a look. And it says retrying. HTTP response is blank. Okay, I was hoping to get an HTTP header from this URL, and HTTP header would appear right here. So I was hoping for 404 of some sort. In this case, blank response probably means that we didn't even reach this URL. There was no server to actually respond. The DNS didn't resolve. Anyway, if you correctly entered your URL, this field here will have some sort of response. If it's 200, it means it's okay, it reached your server. If it's anything other than 200, there may have been some sort of anomaly. HTTP response codes, just Google the response code. There's plenty of information on the net what may be the cause of your server throwing that error. Now if you want more information about IPN, IPN site:/developer.paypal.com, and we should have plenty of info in a second or 3. Okay, let's try the first one. This should give you a table of variables and all that stuff. That's important. Okay, that's an overview of how IPN is validated. Anyway, one more thing. This is the actual IPN string that's being delivered to the server. If you're a developer, you'll find all sorts of information here that's massively useful, like address you're supposed to ship to, the amount of the payment, so we can compare it with your database whether everything checks. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Ask me if you have any questions.